kids, Miss Kulkarni here. By this time, you already know how to write and balance a chemical reactions. But now, what we're going to talk about is how to predict the type of reactions and actually what are those different types. So here they are. We have mainly 5 different types of reactions. Look at the first one. First one is called as synthesis and is written as A plus X, giving you AX in symbolical way. I am going to tell you that I think of synthesis as a marriage. 2 people come together and then they marry and they form a couple. So that is synthesis. Next one is decomposition. This is opposite to marriage. It's divorce, or you can say breakup. The third one is single replacement, and I consider this as a love triangle. Fourth one is double replacement, and this is like one of the famous programs on TV like Wipe Swap. And last one is combustion. In combustion, everything goes in smoke, burns. So what we need for that? There must be oxygen supply. And when something burns or combusts, we end up getting 2 products, carbon dioxide and H2O, which is of course water vapor. Now apart from the 6 different type of reactions, you should also be able to predict if the reaction is a redox reaction or not. Redox reaction, if you remember, these are reduction and oxidation, both reactions together. And how did this take place? They take place because of change in the charge of the chemical species. So here's an example. Zinc reacting with copper chloride, and that gives you copper and zinc chloride. Just to remind you again, every element will have 0 as the charge. So zinc has 0 as the charge. Same thing with copper will have 0 as the charge. In copper chloride, what is the charge of copper? Chlorine, each chlorine is -1 and we got 2 negatives. That means copper is +2. Same thing with zinc chloride, the charges for chlorine should be balanced. So zinc is +2. So with that, what do we find out? Zinc was 0 first, and then the charge of zinc becomes +2. So the charges went up. If it goes up, up is for oxidation. And in case of copper, copper +2 became copper 0. The charges got reduced. 2 got reduced to zeros. If that happens, it is called as a reduction reaction. So if you do see the changes in the charges taking place, that will be a redox reaction. And if you don't see it, obviously it will not be a redox reaction. So let's see if you can identify each of the reaction. Look at the first reaction. We are beginning with one substance and we have 2 different products. One reactant, 2 products. What type of reaction is that? This is like breakup. So it will be decomposition reaction. Look at the second reaction. There are 2 chemicals, but if you look at chlorine, that is one single element. One single element reacting with a compound, a couple, will be single replacement reaction. Okay, third one. We have 2 compounds, aluminum with nitrate and sodium with hydroxide, and they mix and match and we get 2 totally different products. Is it like wipe swap? So that means it will be double replacement. Next one, there is methane gas and it's reacting with oxygen and forming these 2 products, carbon dioxide and water vapor. What could be that? That must be combustion. Okay, moving on. Iron is by itself a single element reacting with a compound, which is a couple. So that will be, you got it, it will be single replacement. And the last one is carbon monoxide reacting with oxygen, giving you carbon dioxide. Now don't get fooled by just looking at oxygen. It is not forming carbon dioxide and water vapor. It's only forming one product. Two separate chemicals combining to form one family. What could be that? That's like marriage, so it will be synthesis. So there you go. Did you learn how to predict the chemical reactions? I am sure you did, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in next video. Until then, bye bye.